that's different from her other roles?
Let's see. Salma Hayek brings the world to this movie. Not that she doesn't bring it to anything else, but there was this maternal instinct that she brought to the movie that I didn't even expect. I mean, you know, it's a crucial part of the movie. It's her character. But seeing it come to life like that was spellbinding, you know, because she really dug into, she's a mother, you know, and she knows what it's like when you're worried about your kids. I was a new father when we made the movie, so I was a lot more aware of that. But she reminded me of the humanity of the film, that it's not just about the blood, it's not just about the bullets, it's not just about the crazy action and the cool shots and everything. If you don't have that emotional connection with the audience, you're screwed. That's what she brought to the movie. And a lot of gravitas, you know, like, I mean, she kicks ass in the movie. So she brought, the one thing that I'll always remember from the first time that we met was she, and this is my terrible Salma Hayek impression, sorry Salma, but she was so excited to do the movie, and she goes, oh baby, you can do whatever you want to my body. And I'm like, when you hear that from Salma Hayek, you stand up and you pay attention. So to hear that, and then she made good on that claim. She put herself through the emotional and the physical ringer. It was unbelievable. So she brought the world to it, and I don't know where I wouldn't be here without her.
And so why is this movie perfect for Fantastic Fest?
This movie was born from Fantastic Fest. So when I was here for a whole week, I had seen every single diverse kind of movie that you can see. But all of them had this wonderful spirit and life and edge. And that's everything that I love about movies. So those are the types of movies that I like. So as I'm leaving Austin, I went, I have to make a Fantastic Fest movie. Not because like, oh, I'll get in. Just because the responses that I was getting from watching these movies was so powerful that I wanted to harness that and put it all into one film, you know? So that's where it to me, I guess it's the perfect Fantastic Fest film. Did I mention that it has lots of guns, lots of blood, entrails, crazy scary kabuki dudes, cameos by very cool cult stars that no one will ever get. So it's got a little bit of everything that makes things that come from Fantastic Fest cool. I'm hoping. We'll see. We'll see what they think.
Now on the topic of action, so because it's an action thriller, what makes it different from other action thrillers?
Well, right off the bat, this is a movie that was shot with very weird parameters. It was done where we had specific rules. The camera could never leave the room. Now, in most action films, in most any film, when you're like on the phone with someone or you're cutting away, we don't cut away. We are staying in that room with Everly the entire time. But it's a tone coaster too. I will be the first to admit that the tone is all over the place, but that's how it was designed. Like, I wanted people to be terrified in the first minute and laughing the next minute and crying the next minute and then going back to screaming and yelling and then go back to crying and then laugh some more. You know, that to me, that's a great movie. You know, I like watching movies that have a tonal consistency, but it bores me. I would much rather be surprised by movies. You know, like I don't want to know what's happening next. And if anything, if anybody walks into that movie and goes, I know exactly how it's going to end, they're bullshitting. It's total bullshit. This is a movie that we're deliberately trying to push the edge of genre film, just so that you can have a good time and not try to paint by numbers. You know, so that's where it's unique.